For those of you who don't know, I've got big daughters actually. Me, I've raised children. Not I've raised big children, and doing well in their life. Yeah, my daughter is actually an in the mind. She's an in the mind in Sorwet. That's where she is. I went to pick her up, and that's why I've delayed. Now, yes, now I need to talk about other people's children. I need to talk about other people's children, but in general, my brothers and sisters, I want to say something here. Alanamwishiba, Presidency Chakwangasha. In Zambia, we take democracy ile tutumpika. This democracy we have in our country, it is somehow making people becoming too familiar. And they are taking things easy, such that they feel that they can take on the president. I'm telling you, you would be sorry. There is nowhere in the world where you would stand up to take on the president. No, without consequences. There will always be consequences. And this is what I want to tell you. Kuisa Miranda, hey, democracy. Democracy, mitumpika, whereby you start playing around with state institutions. The presidency, it is a state institution. It is the highest state institution which ought to be respected. It is not an institution that you can just be messing around with. That institution is big. And here, I'm not just talking about President Hakainde Hichilema. This is the ignorance you have. You have the ignorance of, just because you don't like Hakainde Hichilema and you think, you can play around with the presidency. You can't play around with the presidency. It doesn't matter who is there. It doesn't matter. You may not like President Hakainde Hichilema, but sorry, President Hakainde Hichilema is the man occupying that seat, is the man occupying that institution. He is our head of state. He is our commander-in-chief. Please don't mess around with that institution. Don't mess around with President Hakainde Hichilema because he's the one that is in that seat. This is my start. This is my start point. This is my first point. That you are messing around. You want to take presidency as if, it is so light. No, it is not. It is not. They can be the most weak person in there. They can be the most weak person. Even if there is somebody who is very weak, even if there is somebody who you do not respect, by the fact that he's in that office, you ought to respect that person. Like Bagari Nkombo. Bagari Nkombo, wale imonati na we na bantu sana. I don't even know where Gary Nkombo is drawing the authority to be daring the president, to be playing around with the presidency. I don't know. And number na kakamwa ichaka ka Iris. Even Iris, who? Yeah. Because really, I speak muri language Jesu ile iwa ka Iris. Who the F are you? Iwe Iris, who the F are you? Finshud iwe. Namavele finshud iwe Iris to start answering back to the president. To start answering back to the president. I mean, you know, we thought that now change and whatever, but you are just a useless. You are just a useless girl, I'm telling you. Now, when I this is the problem. This is the problem. If you neglect your children, you don't raise them up properly. This is what happens. This is what happens. This is what happens. That Iris has not been brought up properly. That Iris does not respect her parents. She doesn't know respect. She doesn't know. She doesn't respect anyone. She only respects a dick. That's all. That's all she respects. She doesn't respect anyone. She doesn't know how to respect people. Iris doesn't know how to respect people because she is delinquent. She was brought up badly by that man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Me, I've got children, and you can line them up. You can line them up. And all of them, they are in order. All of them, my children, they are in order. Vakulu. I've got children who are 40 years old. 40. Yes, I'm young, but I've raised up children. And even those who are one of my daughters, one of my daughters she's 40 years old. But when I speak, even here, if I picked up a call and I said she will come. She will come. She will not disrespect me. Right now, I can pick up a call and say, "Iwe ulikwisa bali kwa tamayanda, bala ikadila, bali kwa tawana." But I can pick a call and say, "Ulikwisa, come here." They will come. They will come because they respect me. They respect me because I have taught them discipline. But when you raise children and you don't teach them discipline, this is what happens. That girl is delinquent now. I'm telling you, that girl is delinquent. She has no respect. And I'm very upset. She has no respect. That Iris, you have no respect. You have no respect. Whenever we saw I'm telling you, you have not raised that Iris properly. You have not raised that child properly. She doesn't listen to you. She has no respect for you. And it's not the first time me have spoken to you, Bakaingu, over that Iris. When that pornography was happening, I spoke to you about that Iris. And you had no control over Iris. No control. No wonder she ended up at a Pangama video area. Because she was not raised up properly. She was not raised up properly. That's why she was making those videos. And if you look at our Iche who are involved in these kind of things, they are those children who are quite, the parents, they have not disciplined their children. I'm saying it. I don't know what that one. Yes, they are not perfect. I'm not saying that my children are perfect. No, they are not perfect. They are not perfect, but it is how far they go. They can make mistakes. Children can make mistakes. But they should be that karimos. Video. But she was not even concerned about you. She went on and she was busy talking about it. Kwangala. She has never been ashamed of what she did. Never been ashamed. She continued. She has continued. And I mean, somebody has to tell you this, that the behavior of Iris is not proper. Somebody has to say it. That behavior is not proper. I mean, this girl is all over. She's all over. Uyo kwa ishira ule katushingia ni prince wako Britain. Katushingia kwa pulile. Unaibukisha. Ule kwa ishira ule prince wako England. Uyo aya fuala kirikiti wakutamfya. Iwe. She throws herself everywhere. She throws herself everywhere. Being found in a pornographic video, for her, it is like fame. Instead of being ashamed, going back, taking some steps backwards, for her, it has been capital. It has been capital. She has never been ashamed of that. She has never been ashamed. And I'm not trying to be sexist. I'm describing the behavior of this girl. The behavior of this girl. So she's a delinquent. She is a delinquent. I mean, I'm very sure a lot of you people, this is not how to behave. I'm sure this is not how to behave. But of course, society, what can society do? But the parents have got the responsibility. I would have been ashamed of her. I would have been ashamed of her behavior. I would have been ashamed of Iris. Iris's behavior is not a good behavior. She just throws herself everywhere. And you see, now, the President Hakainde Hichilema, was trying to rehabilitate that girl. The intention of the president was to help that girl. It is not that the president is scared of Iris. Because now the fellow Pompwe, Abashakwatama Morozi, useless people, they are happy with her. They are boosting her the same way they have been boosting Garin Kombo. They are excited. Yeah. Iris has excited, has exposed the president. What has she what has she exposed the president in? She has not exposed anything. The conversation that the president had with her was not secret. The president said it. I called her. I told her, don't contest. So there is nothing to expose. What are you talking about? The president has been exposed. Exposed over what? Because the president said it. It was not a secret conversation. Tabale mufuaya Iris. But President Tabale mufuaya. But President was trying to help her. I'm sure President Hakainde Hichilema, as a parent, looked at her and felt maybe he could help this young lady. It is not about Hakainde Hichilema wanting anything from Iris or fearing that Iris has got support. Iris is going to lose that election. She's going to lose that election. Who is going to vote for that girl? You think the people of Mwandi will vote for that girl? With that laws, Ngalelanda kwati alecha blowjob. What are you talking about? Are you speaking lousy, or you are acting another porn movie? I mean, she's nothing. There is nothing to fear there. There is nothing to fear. So it is not that the president was scared of that girl. The president was trying to help that girl. That girl is a sorry sight. That girl needs rehabilitation. She needs rehabilitation. What is Iris good for? Apart from Kulangama Tanta, what is Iris good for? What is Iris good for? Apart from Kulangama Tanta, tell me, what is Iris good for? What is Iris good for? What is Iris good for? She was at school when she was doing Amapon. Even my daughter, I had a daughter there. If you want, you can say my niece. She was also at Zikas. Today, she's a manager. She's in a job. She has been in a job for a long time, and she's a manager. She has excelled through the ranks. Through the ranks. Today, she's a manager. But where is Iris? What has she done? What has she done apart from Kulangama, apart from Ukwisramu, what has Iris done? What has Iris done? She's not anywhere. So there is nothing that the president would fear. There is nothing that the president would fear. The president was trying to help that girl. That girl cannot win an election. She can't win and she will not win. Just that you hate Hakainde Hichilema, you will look for anything, to speak bad of Hakainde Hichilema, to paint Hakainde Hichilema bad. So anything, you get excited, you jump on board. There is nothing to fear about Iris. Iris can never threaten the president. The president wanted to help her, and she has missed the opportunity. The president was very clear. I will appoint you, since you are a youth and you are female. Hakainde Hichilema is rehabilitating most of us. That's why even some of us, we are here. Hakainde Hichilema is trying to rehabilitate us. Yeah? Even Mao Sampa, he is trying to rehabilitate us. Yeah? He has embraced a lot of cantankerous people. He is trying to rehabilitate people. It is not that we pose any political threat. But Hakainde Hichilema is picking us. He's picking us, giving us a chance. Even that Iris, it was about trying to give her a chance. Nothing else. Challenge me how Iris poses a threat. Challenge me. Why would Hakainde Hichilema be interested in Iris? Why? If not to help, to rehabilitate somebody that is failing. Iris fish wakachita. Fish wakachita wa Iris. Ukupata tiwopwe. That is the only thing that she can do. But the president felt, no, let me give this young girl a chance. Hakainde Hichilema knows that this girl cannot win an election. But to help her, he offered her a green card to go to parliament. She refused. And what is so sad, she even refused to say, the president spoke to my father. Imagine, I can't imagine the president speaking to me over my daughter. And my daughter refuses. It is not possible. It is not possible. None of my children can be offered anything. And even me, I'm approached and my child refused. That I'm alone in this house. They are all big. Even the one that I went to pick, I told you she's an engineer in the mine. The one I went to pick, she's an engineer in the mine. She's working. But they listen to me. They have respect for me. Does Iris respect you? She doesn't. And I know from the time that she was acting about pornography, the way she was conducting herself, she had no respect for you. And how do you feel as a parent whereby, your child cannot listen to you? She's acting pornography. You are telling her, please keep quiet. Can you behave yourself? She's refusing. How do you feel as a parent? How do you feel? No, the president spoke to the father. President Hakainde Hichilema is so good. He even spoke to the parents. And they refused. Now, let me tell you about patriotism. Patriotism, when the president asks you something, if you are patriot, you would never refuse. If you are patriot, if the president calls you and asks you for something, you would never refuse. It is a taboo. And where we are coming from, and in other countries, you can never embarrass the president. Whether you like it or not. And anyway, patriotism, even when you have got a job, you have got something better, when the president asks you, you would come back. We have had people in this country whereby they are working abroad. They have got good salaries. They have got better life. But when the president approaches them, we want you come back. People have come back. People listen. One example I would give you is Clive Chirwa. Clive Chirwa, renowned engineer. He was out there, he was living well. When Sat asked for Clive Chirwa to come and head Zambia Railways, he came back. He came back. There are many other people who have been out there. They have been working. The moment the president says, come back, they come back, and what they get cannot even be compared to whatever they get out there. There have been business people, rich people, they have got businesses. But when the president asked them to come and join, to come and serve the nation, for patriotism and the respect to the presidency, they oblige. They oblige. So what Iris has done, that is not being patriotic. That is not being patriotic. That is disrespect to your country. That is disrespect to the president. The president was not buying Iris. The president was not corrupting Iris. The president was offering a youth, a girl, to go straight into parliament instead of struggling with the elections, because that is why the proportional representation was created. That is why Bill 7 went through. The job of Bill 7 is to have youths get into parliament without struggling to win an election, because it is difficulty. Iris, at the end of the day, she said, I'm appealing, to the donor community to get in touch with me. She wants money. She doesn't have money, and she's looking for people, for sponsors. But that is why Hakainde Hichilema brought in the proportional representation, so that youths can be guaranteed to go to parliament. And that is what Iris was being offered. It is a green card, if you like. It is a green card to go to parliament. And Hakainde Hichilema wanted Iris to get that opportunity. Hakainde Hichilema is not interested in Iris. Hakainde Hichilema will definitely choose other young people. They will go to parliament. And Iris will not go to parliament. But the issue is that when you are patriot, you don't refuse when the president gives you a task. When the president appoints you in anything, you don't refuse. You don't refuse. If you refuse in some countries, or even before here, your life would be very hard. The system will make it very hard for you, that you do nothing. You will suffer. Even in football, we have had people who play outside Zambia getting more money than they can get on the national team. If you must know, the money that most of our players get at the national team cannot be compared to the money that they get, especially those who play in some good leagues. The money they get is a lot. But when they are called for national duties, they come. They come. That is patriotism. No, they don't say, no, because I'm going to play with you. We are playing with Malawi. No, the moment they are called, it doesn't matter which team they are playing with, they come. But compared to the allowances that she gets placed for national team, that is patriotism. So this girl has no patriotism whatsoever. This girl has no respect for our government. And yet she's saying, hey, people here are suffering. Hey, people, hey, they need hospitals. They need education. Hey, that road, 120, whatever. So you were Iris. How are you going to develop Mwandi? How are you going to give the people of Mwandi those hospitals that you are talking about? Yeah? Ukayaula, ukashitentuanikana, ukakulama hospitals. You think the money that you make through your skirt, you think it can build hospitals? Yeah? How are you going to, the development that this Iris is promising the people of Mwandi, tell me, how is she going to do it when she has insulted the president and the government? How is she going to bring that development? If people of Mwandi, if people of Mwandi vote for Iris, how will Iris bring development in Mwandi? And by the way, she's forgetting that the father was actually there in Mwandi. Those problems that she's talking about, the father was there as MP. Why didn't he bring the development that he's talking about? How did the father fail to bring the development that this Kageo is talking about? The father, that Bakayingu, he was there as MP. Why did he fail to bring development? Why did he fail to bring development? Iris, how is she going to bring development? Does she think short skirts will bring development? How is she going to bring development? I feel like I should go. I wish I could go to Mwandi and talk to people. I wish I could go to Mwandi and talk to people. But you PNG na mwe nchita kontuanika, mwe nchita let down because a person ngani pitana ko but ndefilo ku pitana. No resources. I needed to go around, especially in some of these constituencies. I needed to go there and talk to people. Talk to people, tell them, ask them, this girl, if you vote for her, how is she going to bring development here? She has insulted the president. She's fighting the president. How is she going to bring development? Those of you, some of you, you are in Western Province, you are listening. Talk to people. Ask people, how will Iris bring development when she's embarrassing the president, when she's fighting the president, when she's being arrogant with the president, together with the father? Together with the father. Because if your I can tell my child, yes, even if you are an engineer, I know you are okay where you are and whatever, but this is a national duty. Drop whatever you are doing, resign, listen to what the president is doing, go and do national duty. I will tell her straight, and I know my daughters will refuse, will agree. I know none of my daughters would disobey me like that. No. Dirty. You have been in government, you have been a minister. You ought to respect the presidency. So she's not patriotic, and since she's not patriotic, there is no way she can claim that she wants to serve the people. You cannot do anything. You cannot do anything. What Iris has done, if by mistake or a miracle she would be an MP, she would not be able to bring those development. Thank God Hakainde Hichilema has brought CDF. But really, on just herself, there is nothing that she has to offer. Now, Parliament, what will Iris say bring in Parliament? What would Iris bring in Parliament? She can Iris debate? She can't debate. I can let her in Parliament. Chapwa. The only thing that Iris would bring, not that she will bring anything. There is no substance. There is no substance. We thought whatever. I'm sure the president thought that this girl is okay and whatever, trying to rehabilitate. But really, total nonsense. That you commanded the people not to vote for me. It is a campaign. It is a campaign. The president was doing a campaign and he told the people, don't vote for her. That is a campaign. That is part of democracy. And more politics, politics. I know some of you will be saying, hey, no, hey, girls, hey, female, whatever, nonsense. Innovate nonsense. I even tell my children, don't use feminism to advance yourself. Just work hard, finish. Just work hard. Don't use feminism. No, because I'm a woman, because I'm a woman. Nonsense. Just work hard. Just work hard, finish. So, really, what the president offered to this girl is something big, and it's a pity that she could not, respect it. It's a pity that she could not respect it. And the president speaks about it, and then she starts talking back to the president, even addressing the president, Mr. President, Mr. President, as if in boyfriend of other London, Mr. President, Kutumpa. That's it. Kutumpa kulia, kutumpa kubisana. Kutumpa kubisana kulia. We can work a sharp. Don't play around with the presidency. Don't play around with the president. Don't think a president is your boyfriend. No. Even if it's your boyfriend, it is a presidency. Even if, of course, he cannot, but even if it were to be, you don't have to mess around with the presidency. Because you would be sorry. You don't just play around. Temu PF unawa kwa tumuntu akorwa uyo aya kuna nikane ku state house ifya bulokuru ndoroka. PF really messed a lot of things, because slave queens, they also started feeling like they are also powerful. This is the same attitude where you go and sit, Mr. President, Mr. President. Nonsense. Kutumpa kulia, kutumpa obubisana, wikawekesha hapo nikankwebe. I'm telling you. Presidency is big, I'm telling you. Presidency, it's big. How can the Ichirema be sleeping there? Would be sleeping, doesn't even know what is happening. But what Stefia Bupuba, other people would shut you out. Ndamieva Beyonce. Even if Bagarin combo, wala imuna kwa tibao mesana. Bagarin combo. Mukafiro kulala mumunganda mumwenu. Mukafiro kulala mumunganda mumwenu. Mukasanga muri mpashi. Bagarin combo. Don't think you are mighty. And you have done terrible things. You come out like you are a victim. Nakake nakapuaka kash garing combo whatever. I'm a delinquent disgruntled people. Rogue of human beings. They are you continue. Yes, it's democracy. But respect the presidency. The president didn't say, no, you shouldn't stand. Because if the president said you should not stand, you wouldn't have stood. And mule shuka no kushuka, haka indechire mali babuino. You can hold a press conference like that, wasabaida, kuma presidents bambi, wasabaida no kusabaida. Waangela mkamusa kutakowe wala anokulala. Even mu PF, bushe garing combo. If you are chita, if you are sama, are you telling me if it was mu PF, bushe garing combo ngawala tarika na pona wakapokola. Filanga mwene mairo wale tarika na wakapokola. This is my car, don't touch my car. But garing combo mu PF, can you do that? Take Livingston kulaba mi pompweshe. Take Livingston kulaba mi pompweshe. Wali mi pompwesha ku Livingston kuli. If it was in PF, ushenga mule chitapwefi. You are Iris, ngana ulalamo. Ngana ulalamo. Ama governments. Aya kwata abantu. Ama piribuka. Aya kwata abantu. Aya kwata wakamucheka. Iwe. Ama government. Kwa ama government aya kwata wakamucheka. Kwata wakamucheka. Tuwasanga na bashinkapo so kushinkapo pali capital bashinkapo babika kwa maloba. Oh, number this is not right, man. This is not right. It's not right. It's not right. I'm telling you, if we are going to play around with the presidency, I'm telling you, we are going to dilute the state. We are going to dilute the state. The country will be ungovernable. That's why we need to respect the president. Because if you don't respect the president, the country can gradually go into anarchy. That's why we respect state institutions. State institutions are respected so that they can be law and order. The moment you don't respect state institutions, the moment you don't respect the presidency, believe me, you enter into anarchy. You enter into anarchy. So don't take it easily when people rise up and tinker with the president. When people stand up to insult the presidency, don't take it easily. Don't think this is normal. It's not normal. It's not normal. Our country is a new country. Our country is struggling to develop, and if you are going to overemphasize in discipline, our country will never develop. It will never develop. Bakula later government will bring in policies, good policies, but because of indiscipline, everything will crumble. Government will come and build infrastructure. Because of indiscipline, infrastructure will be sabotaged. People, instead of working, contributing to the nation, because of indiscipline, they will not be able to work and they will just be busy demanding to be paid. There will be no development. That is why discipline is very important. Discipline is very important. Nangufeni panganda in your own house, on the household level. If the father is not respected, that house will not be a house. That house will be a broken house. That's why some of us, we don't accept women who don't want to respect you. If a woman cannot respect you, you would rather wamuleka. You would rather be alone. Because you cannot run a house with a disrespectful woman. You cannot run a house with children who are disrespectful. You can't. They can't even do well na kuma sukuru. They can't. Our children, they do well kuma sukuru. It's because of discipline. Somebody was asking me to say, Tayari, how do you do it? Your children, they pass. How do you do it? It is discipline. It is discipline. Yesterday I was with my granddaughter. And, you know, anyway, let me not talk about that. But I took my granddaughter yesterday to school, and I was emphasizing, you must do well, you must do well. And she was promising me, I'm going to do well, I'm going to do well. You discipline your children. You discipline. When there is no discipline, it's very difficult. Nakuma school, they can't perform well. They can't perform well. They can't. Discipline is very important. Respect is very important. It doesn't matter how old a child will be. That child must be able to have respect. Must have respect. It's very important. It's the same with citizens. If citizens do not respect the presidency, I can assure you, over time, that nation will be a banana republic. It will be a country without laws. It will go into anarchy. I can assure you that. So, those of you who are in government, those of you who are surrounding the president, those of you who have got authority, those of you who have got power, you need, to up your games. There are a lot of people that are playing with the presidency. There are a lot of people. Even these people, for me, I don't even believe this crap. No, hey, somebody's in UK, hey, somebody's whatever. Hey, government is too big, guys. Government is too big. Government is too big. Some small chaps to be talking nonsense about the president. Government is too big. You should be able to invest in making sure that you sort out such nonsense. Look at Rwanda. Rwanda is developing like that. If you think if Rwanda, you think Rwanda would be that clean? Why do you think Rwanda is clean? Why do you think Rwanda is clean? It's because there is no nonsense there. There is no nonsense. If you go to Singapore, Singapore is one of the cleanest country. It's a developed country now, Singapore. And yet, Singapore, 30 years ago, was not developed. It wasn't the way it is, Singapore. But that nation has been brought where it is. Why? Discipline. Discipline is very important. Discipline is very important. Ngamwambo kulekerera amaule yale cholekana na wakauna na wakateka mwambo kubalekerera kala panani kale kasabaira mailwa chan. If you are going to allow that, trust me, it will be very difficult to develop this country. Discipline is very important. People will do all the nonsense if they know that there are no consequences in whatever they are doing. People will keep on doing stupid things if they know they can get away with it. The only thing that stops people from doing rubbish is when they know, I will not get away with it. Don't think that the people in Singapore you can leave your phone in a restaurant. No one will touch it. Even in Dubai, you can leave your laptop in a restaurant. You go to the toilet, you come back, you will find it. You think those are angels? You think those God made them differently? No, those are human beings as well. But they know that if I steal, I will not get away with it. There will be consequences. They are scared of the consequences. Even driving, I'm getting irritated these days. Driving in Lusaka here. You find the people just, there is a line with a window. Uyo happy troku, uyo shan, because they know there are no consequences. There are no consequences. Where I was there, even on an escalator, they line up on an escalator automatically. On an escalator, you will see people on the left side. On the left side, escalator. Their minds are tuned like that. They say when the law is not flexible for people to change the behavior, people change the behavior. Mungu fikshe. If the law is there, is there and not flexible to suit the misbehavior, people conform, people behave. But when they know that the law is flexible for them to do stupid things, they will do stupid things because the law is allowing it. We can't allow this. This has to stop, especially in the next government. As we come back, we need to make sure that the presidency is respected. You cannot allow people like that Irish to be talking back to the president. No. Trying to create an impression like the president was desperate. Why would the president be desperate? Why would Hakainde be desperate for Irish? Who the hell are you, Irish? Who the hell are you, Irish? That the president will be on his knees needing you. Finchy. Hakainde taba mona muri bagero. Dimingalina bakutuma batyo tayari walefo kuli hapo. Nomba Hakainde taba mona muri fyo. Taba mona muri fyo. So who the hell are you? And then the last point I want to make, guys, those of you who are around the president, I mean, I want to be honest. Those of you who are around the president, don't expose the president. I must tell you that you expose the president over Iris. The president should not be talking to people anyhow. The people that should be getting to the president, the people that should be hearing the voice of the president should be vetted. They should be vetted. They should be people that really they have been checked that they are okay. Because really, imagine if that Iris came up and said, "Bakateka balimfwaya." What would you say? I mean, I'm just being honest with you guys. If that girl came up with a story to say, the president wanted me, the president wanted me, the president wanted to propose, what would you have said? Eh? What would you, in this society, what would you have said? Eh? What would you have said? How would you have fought back? You know, desperate women like Abena Iris, you know, there are certain women, they are very dangerous. Desperate women. Iris is a desperate woman. She's like a desperate girl who wants attention to an extent that she can put a camera there and start doing it. Eh? She even goes and shows, she puts a camera there and she shows herself inside. Well, I mean, eh? And so this person talking to the president, look, this girl, I mean, she joined PF. And even in PF, she insisted, I want to contest. She contested in one day. How many votes did she get? Anyway, PF loses. Ako, she changes. She comes to PF, to UPND. UPND, she's not adopted. She goes back and contests. I mean, you can see that this girl is not stable. You can see that this girl is not stable. Even her behavior, honestly, even her behavior, Iris, surely such a person, because if the president, yes, can come in, but by the time the president is coming in, all the groundwork should have been done. All the hurdles should have been resolved, should have been removed. All the hurdles. The president only comes to say, yes, that's it. Yes, if somebody really needs the confirmation, the only thing at the end of the day is to the president to say, yes, I gave authority to do this. Finish, yes. Not even I gave, it's just a yes. Or even just a shake of hands. Finish. How are you? Yeah. Okay. Don't worry. It ends there. Not to enter into negotiations. But President twice I said, I'm going to repeat what I told you. What? She was talking like she was talking to a boyfriend. Eh? No. I'm sorry to say this. This one, I have to tell you the truth. It was very wrong. You cannot engage a person like Iris. You can't. Everything shows about Iris. You go on a social media platform, you can see that she's not okay. Eh? A problem Iris. You know, maybe you have also contributed to this. Because come on, by UPNG, you have been flocking to that girl. I don't know why you like to flock to, rotten meat. I don't know. I don't know why some of you guys like to flock. If bushmeat, but you keep flocking there. You keep flocking there. Fish eh? That's why because kali tambira vengi. Kale munave kwa tibonse ba mubenefi. Eh? Awe kuli kateka wilangalira kwa kabyoko. Get out. Allah kabyoko. Ati chirimo limo pali filipo pali na imu pali filimo mudia. Mbelele niko say, I mean, forgive me if I've been whatever, but really, I mean, it's just what it is. It's just what it is. I was very upset. And inakumia vechinka uteko wandita mwakale angalako. No, serious. You shouldn't even vote for me if you like. Ile nshifisa no kufisa. Uteko wandi. Ile onkesa teke charoechi. I will not allow that nonsense. I will not allow that nonsense. I will not allow that kind of nonsense. No. Iwe. No. Abantu bafiri bale kwato muchinji. You go aikala pa social media. Wambo kulanda. Mr. President. Kuti nakulalika muchishima. Kukulalika muchishima so. I'm telling you, respect is very important. Read Dharma books, read psychology and whatever. If people are not disciplined, you will not implement anything. That's why dictators in this world are developed. Look, you check countries where there is dictatorship. They are more developed than countries where there is this so-called democracy. Pantimona kwa democracy, development. Democracy. Yes, I respect democracy. I respect it. But I'm telling you, look around the countries where there is democracy. Look, because people spend time talking. Democracy, our rights, and things are not moving. People are messing up, and they're, my rights. Look at Libya, when Muammar Gaddafi was leading the country. Look how it developed. Look at Rwanda. Look at even Iraq, when Saddam Hussein was ruling the country. Look how it developed. The moment these people come in and they start telling you, these Western, no, democracy. They just, make people stupid. They make people stupid. They make people arrogant, such that we waste time just talking. Hey, democracy. Things are not moving. Countries where, people push, even a Traore in dictatorship. There is not democracy there. There is not democracy. And yet you talk, Traore. So, yes, democracy is good. But you must, within the system, there must be a way in which you implement discipline. You instill discipline. Otherwise, mwala kwa tama ule yambo kulalakana wakateka. Mwala kwa tama ule mu parliament. What development are they going to bring? Ama ule na ama junkie. Eba ingira mu parliament. What are they going to bring? Anyway. Let me open phone lines. I almost didn't want to open phone lines because Ninchwapa, but let me just open. Hello?
Oh.
Yes, please. Yeah, I'm quiet.
Naikoka program hii yenu afya mulelanda fya chishinga batayali alandemye bamye ko kunofe chali quite last month by such nti umwaume kuno ku UK awina no kuyina ma elections papitilefe kwati 2 days olo baisa sokolola tu umuntu alakita ma pornography mule umfaka kana bantu fyambo kulanda pa Facebook fi bantu fya kuno kuine tetu tukwato wakita pornography ali chitela
kuisoko kuine kuno lande chalo bonfwe teo the country
kuno kuine ku UK na mule lero mu checking ama elections ya ba reform wawe ni nadishana step down alakita pornography after babona tu umuntu alakita pornography bamusokolola after 2 days bambo kulanda abantu ukulanda he had to step down on his own. So the sukwata maule mu parliament chalo chonse chatampa nama jaji yala chatkundenshi
imwena imwe
when you are living ufurike waichinzika muntu kwevati one day ukafa life yo yaya moment you make a decision of exposing your private your private part of it, just know that you are cooked. No one can take you seriously. And then if you're from Lanzira, mu UPNC, pafudika bakwata limits not umuntu uli wonse fena bakambwanga na bakwata communication pepe na president. People bafyoso ko bayishira. They should be serious. Uyu president wesu alefanyika kwati ni kumuliro tatufurika okutwala kwa mungulu uli wonse. To be serious as a country. You understand? Umuntu uli mwanzi nene na chenka lipala tayari mwanzi fingi ningalanda basi those people who are close kuli wa president should be serious not to protect reputation ya ba HH. Ubu bata tulefuaya na ifafina inga badi bala chitama communication number ya bale mona bakupela manamba ya ba president not ifia bupubefi very ukuba chita accuse ifia mungulu mwanshi bata
sana fie
ela nakashika tabalebe seka balefu echola once bakuchita expose ni fiwa nomba wala rubana nenchito wale bomba bwino bwi so afana chakwa kufio kulande fi otherwise na totela sana bata yadi pasho mudechita.
Thank you. Hello?
Hello, evening, Mr. Tayali.
Good evening.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Okay, is the live still ongoing?
Yes, you are live and you are live right now.
Okay. I just wanted to contribute both Monday. I'm calling from Minute. This is Helen. That no, forgive. Shani, you have children, do not judge. In a boss, first of all, I'd like to say this girl, that is very disrespectful.
Very.
And I don't even care. Nobody else has to agree with me. We are all entitled to our opinion.
Thank you.
But I should be free to express my thoughts, my opinions. Now, the thing about it is, for me personally, I have kids, that's number one. Number two, of course, kula vefintu fya kuchipinda, chakwa turashite fintu, kako ushita enjoy fintu. But Mr. Tayali, me, I have failed to go past the fact that people actually record themselves.
Imagine it.
I have tried, but I have failed within myself now. Because in as much as these things we can enjoy, number one, cultural preservation. We are not preserving in terms. Okukuma Western countries, such things, if you but in Zambia, this is blueprint. We're speaking based on evidence. Nobody's judging anyone. You put it out there for us to talk about it. And then when it's talked about, abantu balefu, no wonder we have juvenile prison, because at the age of 14, a person is able to differentiate between right and wrong. No, go ahead and do it. You have to be able to rationalize between good and bad. And when you make the wrong decision, there are consequences, there are repercussions. So what we're talking about today is not that we're bringing down someone. If the whole thing was prevented, we wouldn't even be talking about it today. So, because me, I have my kids. Uyu muntu alefo kuiminina talefo kumfwa advice kuli abantu abalwira akapuna all this time baba HH has fought to be president. Today he's president. He's giving advice to a youth. She doesn't want to take it. She doesn't want to take it. No, I have my rights. Yes. She has her rights, but sometimes ukuichefya kusuma.
Yes.
Waumfwako fya bakalambeso baliranda afitondolo mukanwa abakuruta wapusa akabwe wapusa achali abapusa abakulu
tawapusa kebo wapusa kabwe.
So if you're alive, who trying to discredit the head of state, that's a very wrong move for her.
No, it's very wrong. Very wrong.
It's extremely wrong. And then two abana besikachunga ni 4 nga ni 5 batayari, but abana bandi ne personally. I feel like leadership. Leader, you have to lead by example. Because in future covered then you catch the surface, you catch the surface. Abana wakala mona kwati. It's normal, it's okay. And then talk like a party, that no, forgive and forget. We learn from mistakes. Some things you can prevent them from happening.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to contribute and tatualeka okulanda ngefinira opposition balelanda nefone tatualeka okulanda. Yeah. Bafe nchiku babe sizo nondo zalema. Akulalanda fetu akulatalika na pia batamari zauti yalalanga.
Fiabu kuba and baleva tuilalanda ifo tuleka okulanda tuilanda pa uwa but when they are busy talking. Awe.
Fumiaka atishani wifumiaka di we tara kufumia li muri nsori ya munobe before afumia li muri nsori obe.
No, thank you. Thank you, my sister. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Tali.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello, how are you?
Fine, thank you. Please speak up.
Yeah, I just wanted to contribute on patriotism. You touched on patriotism. My friend, Ben Kariaria, was working for an international company. I think it was IMF or something.
Yes.
He was asked by the president to come, and he came.
Yes. And he was getting better money there.
That is patriotism. Thank you.
Yeah, indeed. But then Kariadia is an example.
Yeah, thank you. That's what I wanted to bring out.
But then Kariadia is an example. He was working out there, but he was called by the president and he came back. And I can assure you, I'm sure what he's getting cannot be compared to what he was getting out there. That is patriotism. But for this girl, the president was not even, it is not about there is something that the president saw. No, it is about looking at this girl that needs help. Hello?
Hello. Good evening, Mr. President.
Good evening.
Yes, I just want to make an opinion regarding what you are discussing about, specifically to Iris's video addressing the head of state. You see, I watched that video and my heart was heartbroken. How can Iris disrespect the presidency like that? It is very unfortunate. And these people, generation yambo
Sana.
No, but I'm struggling to understand the president. I'm struggling to understand how did we reach this far?
How can you reach them? I'm not stopping you, but really, here I've made a comment to say Hakainde Hichilema is really very good. And sometimes I feel like his goodness is too much. I've said it here. And maybe, we need to look at this. Please go ahead.
Yes, that's where I was coming to that. I want to appeal to the powers that be, starting from the president and also to people that are close to the corridors of power. Enough is enough. At the end of the day, we do not want our president to be ridiculed in that fashion. Okay? The way Iris came out, the way she was coming out with that audacity, addressing the president like that, and everybody is quiet. The people that are close to the corridors of power, they're just watching that little girl addressing the head of state, disrespecting him like that. I was very upset, and I was happy that you came up with this program, Mr. President, addressing this matter. You are doing a very good job, and it's like you, Mr. President. Let me say this, maybe. I'm sorry, but I have to tell you the truth. It's like you are doing the job of some of these people in UPND who are supposed to cover the president.
You know, everyone was talking, and they are quiet,
Mr. President. Hello?
Hello, yes, go ahead. Yes.
Yes, you are doing a very good job, because some of these things are not being addressed by the people that are supposed to do their job. Somebody is not doing their job, and I want to go upon the president. Fire some of these people that are close to you. They're not helping the president. It is uncalled for. It is uncalled for. It is not only Iris. Look at what has been happening to the president. Look at what Gary was saying about the president.
Yes,
and he goes away with it.
Imagine.
He goes away with it just like that. Tomorrow, tomorrow? Now it's taking a presidency in our country to say, tomorrow other people will say, oh, Gary did this, nothing happened to him. Iris did this, nothing happened to him, they got away with it. Even me, I can also do it to the president. That is what the presidency, that's the presidency that is being said. Should we go that route? The answer is no. We can't continue on that trajectory, Mr. President. We can't continue on that trajectory. Some of these people must be fired by the president. They're not helping the head of state. If it's not you, Mr. President, Mr. Tayari, to come and address some of these matters, no one from UPND was supposed to do their job, are doing their job. They're just quiet, but they can do it. This is wrong. Even why you address these issues very strongly, who are feeling this position and are supposed to do their job. After this program, because he's doing your job. He's doing your job. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you. Hello? Hello, good evening.
Good evening, my president. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
You know what, President, sometimes life is spiritual. Life is spiritual. Sometimes whatever you did in your past as a youth, once you don't life, it's not that at the end of the day, you without the head of state. Meaning even your father.
Yes.
Even big people, you don't have any respect because in your lifestyle, you started sleeping with big people when you are young.
Yes.
So, I don't want any boy. Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
That girl, I'm very disappointed. Even I'm there. I don't know why I can't react to Ansaraso. You know, that's what my president was, but
Money.
I remember Bakaunda, president, but there was start to arrest nonsense. Bakaunda took an chabi. Nikumbuka your time, but Vampanga Bola. How is this girl in spiritual life? Life in spiritual. Let's wait. It's a case after case, generation to case. Bye.
Zikomo. No, that's too much. That's nonsense. You cannot. Even your father, even me at my age, my mother, I fear my mother. At my age, I'm the one who looks after my mother, but I respect my mother. I listen to her. Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Hello?
Yes, please. We can hear you.
Hello?
Hello, we can hear you. Please go ahead. Hello? Hello? Phone yapena number yapena. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. Please go ahead. Go ahead. We can hear you.
Hello?
We can hear you. Please go ahead.
Hello, good evening, Mr. Tayari.
Good evening. Please go ahead. We can hear you.
The network is so bad.
No, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Oh, okay. Good evening.
Yes.
I just want to contribute. Yeah, I want to contribute. I think he said it. He said it very, very well.
The problem is you want to listen to yourself there. Just go ahead. We can hear you.
I'm saying the disrespectful thing that happened, addressing the president like he's a mate or a friend or a boyfriend or just a mere person. That was very bad. I think. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. I think there should be some good backup. The previous caller talked about it. There must be some good security. The president should not be addressed like a mere person or somebody who is not important. You know, but they don't respect anybody. Anyone, everybody can be insulted or can be talked to in any way. That wasn't good. There must be some security, some kind of security. The president needs a backup. Such situations are so unfortunate and they should never happen. You know, what she did was very bad. She was so disrespectful. Like, you know, I was so confused. It's good that you brought it out like this. And it should be known to those people who are in position of protecting the president. There should be some people in some places where somebody, they feel like they can say anything, they can talk anyhow. You know, people should have that respect and they should have it at the back of their mind to say there's someone watching. They should not go out of the way or have that too much freedom of insulting. That was so disrespectful. It's so difficult. So that behavior should be combated. That behavior should be arrested. She went too far. The president it's not right. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's why good enough. Hello? Hello?
Hello, President Tayari.
Yes, good evening.
I'd like to contribute on your program. So I've been following, and I think you have very valid points, the way you have put it. I think the assistants, the handlers to the president, they have a lot of work to do. They really have, you know, I liked it when you came out to say, what if that girl would have said, no, the president called actually, he was proposing me.
Yes.
So imagine that situation. Who is going to defend the president? These are serious issues. When Iris Taingo decided to join the UPND, it means he accepted also that club's whatever condition and way of doing. At adoption level, there are a lot of other candidates that applied. But of course, for one position, only one was going to get selected. And it was up to the party itself to say, okay, Iris, you can wait a bit. I think that was in good faith for the president to actually even tell, say, you can wait let this one be given a chance because you can wait. Meaning there could be something other than that parliamentary seat that maybe the president would have thought for her after the elections.
No, the president, my brother, the president offered her, I will appoint you on proportional representation. Since you are a youth, you are a female. The president offered her that.
Yes. So I think you have a point. The assistants to the president, they are well, and they are quiet. 24 hours, something happens, they are quiet. Iris responds to the president in that manner, they are all quiet. For me, I feel as if they are doing double. If the president is listening, whoever, those others that love the president, when the elections are over and he goes through, he needs to change the operatives around him, these who do their, the work around him. They need to change. This election has actually exposed a lot of them. Say they are weak in their positions. They have no defense. The president is completely on his own. Even the campaigns, look at the way they are going on. The UPND are quiet everywhere. People will tell you, apart from Northern, you hear where Elvis and Kadwa. The rest of the even their music, nobody hears it. So it's that bad on the ground. So we need an effective and aggressive media team under UPND. And those that are around the president, they need to be aggressive. You counter anything that comes. Don't wait for 24 hours. Counter react to it. Otherwise, you remain quiet. It is proved as if everything you said is true.
Yes. A narrative will come in, a different narrative, and they will go with it. You see, like on this one, they were creating as if Hakainde Hichilema wanted something from this girl. Hey, I was the Hakainde Hichilema. What exposition? What exposition?
That's my contribution. Otherwise, that's a very good program. And how I wish, after all this, you, Mr. President, they must think and reflect on how you have assisted. It's not only in this program. So many programs that you have brought up on this platform, you have defended where the people that have positions and who are getting paid good money, they failed. You have come out to defend the president. So after this election, they must think twice and consider you for a better position because you can do a better job than what they are doing. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hello? Hello? Yes, please.
Good evening, Mr. Perry.
Good evening. I'm so happy today that I have a number of females calling in. Thank you very much. Please go ahead. Imwe shuwa na papata.
They turn their camera on, then they start addressing the president. Anyway, to make a public apology to the president. That was uncalled for. There is no way that Iris career can address Bakateka. The entire president.
As if they are on the same level.
We need to have order. We need to have order in this country. Iris William is a son. She needs to apologize to the president. I was very, very upset when I saw her on Facebook. The UPND, they just need to move in and do something about that girl. Otherwise, that would be a very bad precedent. It will mean that anyone can just wake up one day, turn on their camera, and start insulting the president. They need to do something. Within 24 hours, something must be done to that girl. Otherwise, that was so disrespectful. In any for na chinkalipa.
Very upsetting.
Ayani ngufu bubi. First ikali nikana ni first musonda to ba mako community house. Usaka chama ura ya kami no mtangu cha mtako watu bale buka ndi. Whenever they feel
efo babereshe MPF kaidi. Efo babereshe MPF. Vali bereshe MPF.
Nabo bali busy kukula sabo bakateka. Mwe bantu. Awe no. Something must be done. That's all I wanted to say, Mr. President. I'm so upset otherwise.
No.
It's so annoying.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for addressing this issue.
Thank you. Hello? 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 Hello?
Yes, please. How are you, Mr. Tayari?
Speak up, you are a man. Please speak up.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Good.
Sure. Actually, I'll just go back to the point. The problem goes to the people around the president. Because since from the time when the matter happened, they are all quiet as if there's nothing that has happened. Those people are the ones who are causing the people in the country to start saying bad things, and they'll think at least they'll be free just like that. A president is somebody that has to be respected, because if nothing will be done to that person, I'm telling you, people will just take advantage, because they'll be giving reference to say, why didn't you take stiff actions to Mr. Gary? Why didn't you get stiff actions to Iris? Why? Because this has been let free, which is not good. Okay. So that's my simple contribution. Thank you, Mr. Diary, thank you for the good job that you're doing.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes. Am I on the program?
Yes, you are. You are live right now. We can hear you. Please go ahead.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. President. Just want to add up a contribution. You see, this issue of addressing the president with that kind of disrespect can just go too far. I don't think there's anyone, Mr. Tayari, who is happy with all this. And may God bless you for such kind of matters, which the UPND, whom we support, are not seeing this effort that you're putting in. Number two, this girl is so small, very far from the president.
Imagine.
To be addressing the president. You can imagine, Mr. Tayari, a small issue, I would call it that issue. It's very sad. If I recall very well, some time back, our late president, may so rest in peace, people are throwing cabbages at him. This is just a normal cabbage. Then just in Dola, if I recall, he had mentioned to say, can this nonsense of throwing cabbages to each time I'm putting up an address to the nation, come to an end? I think it's high time that our president had to go that way. It's just too much, Mr. Tayari. It's too much.
Thank you, my brother.
No, that's why. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Yes, but Dad.
Yes. Hello. We can hear you. Please go ahead. Ignore the.
Yes, my boss. Why say you claim una para kungwapa? Mapura ya mwana mtaro kwa mbobe. Hello.
Hello,
Mr. Tayari, how are you doing?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, very well, thank you. My name is Charlie. Just wanted to call to congratulate you and say well done to the job you're doing. You're telling the truth. Continue doing what you're doing, because you know what? If you tell people the truth, they rise in numbers to be against you. But I would advise you to do not bow down to them. Continue saying it. Spit it out. There are people listening to you and others are contradicting you, but it is normal. So my advice to you is carry on doing what you're doing. It's a good thing you're doing because a lot of us who understand what is going on, we know and we understand that you're just pressing the right words. So just continue what you're doing. It is good program and everyone needs to be awakened by now. I've been following you for a long time before you even went back to Zambia. And now you are in Zambia. I'm so very happy and I'm looking forward to see a change. Even this woman talking about all these disrespectful things. Tell them, Tayani, don't be afraid. We're listening. You've got soldiers behind you and we've got your back as well. And we can do better together. If we have people like you without fear, you spit it out, we've got your back. And thank you very much. That's the reason why I called. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Hello? Hello?
Mr. Dari, good evening.
Good evening.
You know, I was just like listening to what I didn't even watch the very video that he been talking about. So I was trying to watch and understand. You know, sometimes the president, wherever he is, he must understand that there are some people like us who loves him 100%. I can just say 100.1%. That are you getting me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah. So such people like Rene, I was Kaingovaja. You know, I can say that family is just a dead family. You know, I don't know, because some spirits comes from parents. You might find that even at home, our parents doesn't teach their children well. Because a normal child who comes from parents, a well-trained parent, like some of us, we even, you know, we respect whether the person that I'm with is younger than me or elder than me. I respect because I know that Asunga Mzake is Azuri. Now, if that chap can come up like that, she thinks maybe her body is the only way that can deceive other men. If other men are sleeping with her and she enjoys, she must think that not everyone is into that. You know, what she's trying to paint this country is something like I know the opposition. I know that the opposition, they have now gotten something as a campaign marriage on that. So you will hear them talking about it on social media. It will be all over. But the Iris, I can say this chap, she's cased. And what I'm telling you, this case is from her to the next generation that should be having. Because these chaps are not well taught from by their parents, I can say. I think that's what I can say.
Thank you. Hello? 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 Anyway, it's 22 hours. I need to stop because I need to be somewhere else. I think we have said what we have said, and I'm sure people have heard. I'm closing here. May God bless you. May God bless Zambia. Good night.